Thank you. The next agenda item is roll call of members and determination of quorum. Let the record reflect that we have 9 councilors present and that we have a quorum. This meeting has been properly noticed in accordance with Indiana Open Door Law. Copies of the agenda are located at the back of the meeting room. For any citizens wishing to speak under citizens' comments later in the agenda, please sign in using the sign-in sheet at the back of the meeting room. The next agenda item is comments of council members, special recognitions, and resolutions. Do we have any comments from councilors this evening?
I have one.
Yes, Councilor Mazur.
There are many things the City of Lawrence has no control over, but it can think globally and act locally in one way which could positively impact its citizens and employees. Recently, a great deal of scientific evidence has come out asserting that there is a very strong link between exposure to herbicides, pesticides, and lawn care chemicals and Parkinson's disease, a brain disease in which nerve cells or neurons in the brain die or become impaired. The City of Lawrence motto slogan is Live Longer in Lawrence, which highlights the city's interest in helping the community be healthy so we can live longer. One thing the city could do to actually put Live Longer in Lawrence into action is implement sustainable landscaping practices which could limit, if not eradicate, people's exposure to a potentially devastating disease. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilor Mazur.
Yes, Mr.
Councilor
President.
Wells, yes.
I have a couple of things. First off, in the budget calendar that we were given, I believe it's the 5th of this month, the budget rough draft is supposed to be presented to the administration. The council, I think we're all in agreement, would like to have that given to us the same day that the administration receives it on the 5th, and we'll be looking forward to be getting that. Secondly, I prepared a written statement that I'd like to read to my fellow council people, and it's in, excuse me, in response to a statement that Councilor Giles made during the last council meeting. Councilman Giles expressed his concern as to who in this administration would be the go-to person for this council to formulate the upcoming budget. I also share this concern due to the council's need to be given accurate and timely information regarding our city finances. In recent discussions with certain city employees, I feel that employees are reluctant to speak to council members and give us the unvarnished facts in answering our questions about the city finances. And this is possibly due to the fear of retaliation, as it was with the former DPW director when he spoke to the council and stormwater board about stormwater funds and later terminated. So in my opinion, there is only one individual who should have knowledge, facts, numbers, and would have no fear of retaliatory action taken against them by giving hard data to the city council in this upcoming budget process. This individual, who has been here from the very beginning, and that is our mayor. This prompts me to ask, where is she? And I am sure that there are some cities where the mayor never speaks in public to council members, but it has never been this city's practice until now. And with that being said, I looked on the internet and Googled absentee mayors, and it came up with a trove of information, but one paragraph that really stuck out to me, and it says here, the fundamental purpose of the mayoral office is to lead and communicate with a constituency. It is a near universal expectation that a mayor will speak in public to address constituents, propose policies, and respond to crises. A mayor who refuses all forms of public communication would likely be seen as failing in a core duty of the job. So I would just ask that the possibility, or why isn't the possibility, that the mayor doesn't present some of this budgetary information. it's always happened in the past that the city has always had a mayor that gave, or spoke to the council on budget matters. So, thank you.
Yes, Councilor Wells. Would anyone else like to speak?
I do.
Councilor Giles?
I would also like to speak to the budget process. I want to know the budget that is going to be available on the 5th, that draft. Who is? Where's that coming from? I'm assuming. I don't want to make any assumptions. I'd like to know who created our draft budget.
We'll go with that with administration's comments, if that's okay. Any other comments from councilors? Colleagues, neighbors, and friends, it has been one of the greatest honors of my life to serve as president of this council. I've been proud to work alongside each of you, and we've tackled challenges, celebrated success, and made decisions that will shape the future of the city. As we enter the budget season, I believe this council deserves the strongest, most focused leadership possible. And after careful reflection, I know I cannot dedicate the time and the energy to be fully effective in this role. For that reason, I will be stepping down as president. This decision comes from a place of respect for the council, our community, and for the important work ahead. I remain fully committed to serving the people of Lawrence and to be standing alongside each of you as we continue working towards a stronger, safer, and more vibrant city. Thank you.
Mr. President,
Yes.
real quickly, I'd like to thank you for your service and for all your effort as what you've done for us as of this far. And if it's proper, I would like to nominate Betty Robinson as our new president.
Second.
Thank you, Carlos Jennings, and thank you, Councilor Wells. We can proceed with the vote. All those in favor of nominating Betty as president of the Lawrence Common Council, please signify by saying aye.
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 All those opposed, please signify by saying nay. Let the record reflect the unanimous decision. Ms. Robinson will become president of the council.
Madam Vice President?
So seeing that Counselor Robinson has been unanimously voted in as the president of the council, that would leave a vacancy in the vice president. I'd like to nominate Zach Kramer as vice president of the council.
Second.
Second. All those in favor? Say aye.
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 Thank you. All those opposed, say nay. Okay. Congratulations, Zach Kramer. We will proceed with the agenda. We will now have approval of the minutes of the meeting of August the 20th, 2025.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes.
Thank you. Second.
Second.
Who would like to second the minute?
Second.
Thank you, Councilor Crone. The meetings have been seconded by Councilor Crone. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? None. This is unanimous. We will next have the signing of the vouchers, approval of claims, and authorizations of payments. Can I get approval for the claims?
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Thank you, Councilor Chavis and Councilor Jennings. All those in favor say aye.
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 All those opposed? None. It's unanimous. We will next have reports of committees.
This afternoon at 5 p.m., the meeting of the Committee of the Whole commenced, and where we, as a committee, recommended to table, is it proposal number 3? Proposal number 3 was voted unanimously to table. So no recommendation was given at that committee meeting.
Okay. Thank you, Councilor Kramer.
And Madam President, at 5:30 tonight, the committee for, or the Codes and Rules Committee, there we go, we met to discuss proposal number 5, the ordinance adopting and enacting the 18th supplement to the Code of Ordinances for the city, and all 4 members of the committee voted unanimously in favor of that.
Okay, so it was forwarded. Okay. So this one. Anything else? Any other committees? Okay. Next on the agenda is the unfinished business. Madam Clerk, could you read proposal number 3?
Proposal number 3, 2025, an ordinance of the Common Council of the City of Lawrence, Indiana, amending Title I, Article 2, Chapter 5 of the Code of Ordinance of the City of Lawrence, Indiana.
Okay, thank you, Madam Clerk. This proposal was tabled. It received an unfavorable recommendation.
No. That one was voted on unanimously to recommend to full council for approval, so I would like to make a motion to approve proposal number 3.
It was approved,
It was,
tabled.
It was tabled.
oh, wrong one. I'm sorry. I stand corrected. I stand corrected.
Yeah. So
Yes.
this one, proposal number 3 has been tabled,
Yes.
so no action, no action on this one. Next is proposal number 5. Madam Clerk, will you please read?
Proposal number 5, 2025, an ordinance adopting and enacting an 18th supplement to the Code of Ordinance of the City of Lawrence, Indiana.
I'd like to make a motion to approve proposal number 5,
Okay.
which was unanimously recommended by the Rules and Code Committee at 5:30 this evening.
Thank you, Councilor Chavis. So
I
proposal number
second.
5 was favorable. It was approved. Seconded?
Second.
Okay. Thank you, councilors. Okay. News, okay. We take a vote on proposal number 5. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, say nay. It's unanimous. Thank you. Next is new business. Comments of the administration.
Good evening, and congratulations on your new role.
Thank you, sir.
A couple things. First of all, we tend, as I said at the last meeting, to stay toward, on the schedule for the budget for 2026. Councilman Giles, you mentioned the 5th of September for the first draft. That is indeed what it is. It's a first draft of the budget. We'll still have meetings with department heads to finalize that. We wouldn't want to present something to you that is incomplete or not finished. So we're planning on staying to that same schedule.
So what's the, I'm sorry. So I get that, but we all have a problem with the schedule, right? We all have a problem with the schedule. So that's
I'll
what,
tell you, all 9,
huh?
9, every single one of you
Yes.
has a
I
problem?
would say, yeah.
Interesting, okay.
Well, we've
Just
just
got that
never,
policy.
the budget is always a draft until we approve it, so we've never received a budget at the end of September, almost October. We get the draft, and we understand that it's a working document.
Sure.
And we meet several times, and we meet with the department heads, and updates and changes are made, and then that is then, presented to us, and then we vote on it. So it's just that we are doing it in a way that the council, based on the current calendar, is not even going to see the budget until September 30th, which is just really, it's not acceptable.
Yeah. Well, we're following the guidelines presented to you last time. We are on track, and that's the
Well,
plan.
those are guidelines that you set.
Yes.
We're trying to work with you guys, right? So we don't want to go into the budget with an adversarial way.
We want to make sure it's complete.
Well, no, listen, I understand where you're coming from, right? But it's a two-way street,
Sure.
okay? I mean, if we're gonna go in this as partners, we can. If we're not, let me know today, because I won't be your partner. So I'm trying to come collaboratively saying that we haven't, you know where we've come. This is a great opportunity for us to start off on a good foot with a new budget. The only first question I have is, who's making that draft? Who's giving you the first draft on the 5th?
The current controller.
The current controller is.
Correct.
Not Crow, or not your consultant. So we made a bad assumption. That's why I asked that question, because we assumed that it was coming from your consultant because the controller's only been here 2-3 weeks.
No, like
If that-
2 weeks, maybe.
Okay, so I made that assumption in our caucus that it was coming from that's why I asked that question, right?
Fair enough.
Then the other thing, this is probably my 9th or 10th budget I've been through, so, and I know you've been through 30 in other cities, I'm not taking away, but I'm gonna tell you how we do it in Lawrence, like you just said. So my thing is this, what we don't wanna do, and I've been here, is that the budget gets to me, then the back's against the wall, and then if we don't present the budget in time, then it puts it on us, like we're not doing what we're supposed to do, even though we're trying to do our due diligence, so then we start to force a budget through that we're not 100% comfortable with because we haven't been able to dig it, pitch it, roll it, talk to you, and have all that time. And so the only thing we're trying to do is ask for the time. We don't ask for a perfect budget because we also know it's a proposed budget. And the other attitude I will say to you, it's not your budget. It's our budget. It's not the mayor's budget. And I'm saying it strong because I feel real strong about that, because anybody who's followed Lawrence, I've taken this all the way to try to go to court off of this. So it's personal to me because I've approved the budget that a mayor decided not to submit before. So you got to understand, this does come with some background. I know you just got here. So we're just trying to make sure that we don't find ourselves back in that sort of situation. But I want you to know for sure, because I'm very personal on this, it's our budget. And we got the votes to override a veto. So let's work together as soon as possible.
Okay.
So are you going to do it, or are you going to hold to your budget schedule?
Right now, we're staying on schedule. If we get it done earlier, then obviously we present it, but we want to make sure it's finalized.
So you're not going to present me the budget until you do what you
I'm
say
not,
you're going to
I
do?
would not present you a draft, no.
You're not going to present me a draft?
Not a draft.
Thank you. We'll proceed forward with that.
Okay.
Thank you. But you know when you present me one, it's still a draft, because it's proposed. Just know that. So when you're telling me not giving me a draft, it's still proposed. Don't smirk at me. I'm doing the people's
No,
business.
don't lecture me.
Well, I'm telling you what you need to do. I have a right, you have a right.
Okay.
You have a job, we
If
have
I
a
want to
job.
smirk, I'll smirk. If you want to lecture, lecture.
That's all I got to say.
Okay, so now back to the, while I
Well,
have the
you can close the
administrative
meeting.
comments.
It's our meeting. You can close it off. We ain't got nothing else going
Do
to
you want to
say.
shut me off, President?
Are you finished?
No, I'm not. A couple things. Councilman Wells brought up a couple things. He stated that the former DPW director was terminated for speaking out. That's not the case. And that's not why they were
There
terminated.
was an HR matter that happened, though.
It was, everything falls under HR, and as you know, if
It's an
you've,
investigation.
labor law, we cannot disclose as personnel issues and talk
You
about
have no
those
control over
publicly.
your staff. They tell all the rumors in the city.
Well, and they're probably rumors. You also made an allegation that the mayor is not active. She did 2 media interviews last week. She shows up to can I finish, please? Public meetings, public events constantly. She's very active. Goes to community events. I think she sees some of you I think Latrice was at one this weekend. She's very public, so, although I never see you at any of those events.
He asked
Councilman
if you
Wells.
speaks to the budget. We didn't ask about a flower show.
Yeah, okay.
No.
And the last thing I'll say is, on 2 weeks ago, I know you're always concerned about the budget. I've heard that since I've been on staff. Big, important issue for all of you. But I just want to make a note that 2 weeks ago today, State Board of Accounts did their exit interview for last year's budget. They audited. You had a chance, one-on-one meetings with 3 members from the State Board of Accounts to ask direct questions. Not 1, 0, 0 for 9 showed up. Council Vice President Kramer did get on a Zoom call and attended virtually after we called him. But the rest of you, if this is an important issue, I'm kind of surprised that none of you chose to go through that exit interview with State Board of Accounts when you had the chance to ask them any direct questions yourselves?
So let me ask you this, because I've been through several exit interviews with State Board of Accounts. In that exit interview, do they dig into department budgets?
You could have,
No, they don't. You
If
know
you
they
ask.
don't. It's very procedural. Well, I've signed off of them before. So for you to come and chastise us like we're not doing what we want to do, it's not true. We've been asking for you guys to help us sign to get a real audit in here by a real guy for quite some time. We know the State Board of Accounts does a whole review to make sure that procedures have been followed.
They were on site in the building, 5 auditors for about 4 weeks.
So just for the clarity for the record,
And if you don't.
the State Board of Account audit is not based on the current budget year. It is based on the previous budget year. So that's all historical. It has nothing to do with what we're requesting today, which is in reference to 2026 budget.
I never made that correlation. I
So,
was making reference to-
well, actually you did, and you called all 9 of us out, which is highly inappropriate. And I think we should just leave it there.
Yes, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Next will be comments by citizens, limited to 3 minutes, and we have J.D. Masur.
Hello, councilors. Congratulations, Madam President, and it's good to be here because there's a deadline of today. If any of you wish to comment on the proposed AES rate increase, which is scheduled to take effect in the next 2 years, it's a 13% increase. There was a public hearing. The counselor at large to my left, Liz Mazur, she lives at 6203 Carrington, where I do. And she, as a counselor at large, I suppose, can claim to have represented all the citizens of Lawrence. In opposition to that, businesses will be severely impacted. Residents, I just did a rough calculation. Our bill will go up $122 in February, just for the month of February. So today's the deadline. If you want to do some sort of informal resolution, feel free. Other great things that are happening in Lawrence, WRTV did a report on pollinator initiatives where Councilor Mazur was interviewed extensively, both for the city and our neighborhood over in Kensington Farms. That inspired that same reporter to then go out and report on various developments that are taking place over in Fort Harrison. So through the initiative of a butterfly proponent, we now have a lot more positive things being publicized about our fair city. The only other thing I have that just as in the future, last winter, our Parks Department did a tremendous job of plowing the dog park parking lot when we had our heaviest snowfall. My humble opinion is those guys should be out plowing the neighborhoods because nobody was at the dog park. And that's my first negative comment about the dog park, I think, since
I
I've been.
think so too. I was shocked to hear that.
Thank you very
Okay,
much.
thank
Have a
you.
good evening.
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Any other comments? Meeting adjourned.